Welcome everybody. Welcome back to Tips and Tactics. Keith Couch here from Team Zombie Squad. I'd like to talk to you today, bring you a couple tips. I want to talk about a little bit about equipment. Brought you a video the other day talking about shotgun light, having a light on a shotgun. Got one set up for nighttime. This one's kind of set up for daytime. This is a Benelli, and this bad boy here is a mean machine for killing coyotes. I've got a Carlson dead coyote choke tube in here. This one's been on the outskirts for a minute. I broke the front sight off here, so kind of in the shop today. Did set this morning, the wind picked up, started rolling in and snowing, and cold and windy. I'm gonna opt to take a knee here for a minute, let the wind die down some, and bring you a few tips from the, I guess you'd call it, from the serpent's lair here. We are regrouping, got a little breakfast. Like I said, the wind just came out of nowhere and started rolling in, about 20 mile an hour wind gust. It was 20 degrees this morning. I'd say with that wind rolling in here, it's probably in the teens. But I had this sponsored to me here. This is a camera, kind of bigger than the GoPros and that sort of thing that you can get now for the shotgun. Really light, really manageable. Getting ready to get some video with this camera here. Just kind of give you all a little look-see here. So as you're aiming, you're getting video footage. So really neat. Like I was talking about the other day with everything that's happening and this sport advancing, the technology is just through the roof. So today I just want to bring you a few tips. I'd like to talk about, last week we talked about lights at night, and I just want to share that shotgun with you here. Got a little project going on here. Got the Thompson Center Venture 22-250. Took the light off of it this morning to do a daytime set. I've got a daytime coyote rifle set up already. Been using this one at night while everybody's been deer hunting, but I wanted to show you something neat about this as a follow-up from last week. So this is a Predator Tactics Nightmare hunting light. This light's pretty cool. It comes with a 4-inch shield, which keeps any backlight from shining back. Remember I was talking about on the video about shining and having the coyote locked in at this position, keeping the light in the coyote's eyes. But if you were anywhere else, it's a possibility that the light would shine back on you and a coyote or a fox could see you moving around or whatever, you know. So very important to keep that light in their eyes. This light here is very cool. I'm going to show you some cool features it's got. So with the push of a button, okay, I've been hunting with green this year, kind of changing it up a bit. Killed quite a few dogs with this green light, killed some foxes. So with the push of a button, you can go to blue, white, or red, or green. So same concept as the Reaper that I talked about, you know, just the push of a button. So I use this one to spot with, and when I pick up that set of eyes, I pull up this rifle, get the Nightmare going, and then when this bad boy in conjunction with this rifle is on the Predator, and then everything else is going to come into play that I talked to you about keeping the, you know, the light in the coyote's eyes. But I want to show you something. So I've already showed you the options that this light has with the push of a button. Now with the mount that this thing comes with and the bracket that I have on this rifle, watch how simple this is to convert this from a daytime gun to a nighttime gun in a matter of seconds. You just put that on there, give it a couple tugs with the screwdriver, and you're ready to get back out there at nighttime. Now, you say, well, I don't want to take it on and off. You don't have to. This thing's got a nice flat black finish to it. Really, you know, it kind of matches the gun if you're into that. It's got the dull black finish, so no reflection, so I'm all about that. Another thing about this Thompson Center, you see this more in this black piece on the end here? This is a sunshade that I opted to put on this morning for daytime hunting. Just pops right off. Now ideally, as I'm getting this gun to set back up to hunt for tonight, I'll take this sunshade off, and once again, just a couple minutes, like that, and it picks up light better at nighttime. This is just designed for, you know, daytime reflection. It's just a sunshade is all it is, kind of like what this ring is here, and keeps the sun glare out to help you in the field. So I'm gonna go ahead and just show you guys my favorite Coyote rifle. Trying to think, picked this up last year, I think it was. Last year. It's my go-to gun, but I do have others that I use. Now you want to talk about numbers with this gun. Last coyote I killed here recently, number 31. Now, foxes also I've taken with this gun. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 3 foxes, and doing the math here, you know, 31 coyotes or whatever. So, ultimate predator hunting rifle here, came out several years ago. You've got a 3-round mag, but what you can do is you can load the mag, put one in the chamber, and then take the mag out, put another one in, you got 4 rounds. So I'm going to show you this smooth bolt on this gun. I mean, it's just ultimate. This gun was designed for killing coyotes, end of story, and that's what it does. So why not use it for what it's designed for? Got an aftermarket shell holder here. Ordered one with a high cheek rest. The high cheek rest didn't line up with my scope, got rid of it, got the one without the cheek rest. It's got an extra pocket here for extra ammo you can store inside. You can store different things in it. I use the MAD. I've had a few questions about this rifle, so this is question and answer day about what I'm using to hunt coyotes with primarily. This is a 22-250 Thompson Center Venture Predator model. This thing feeds on coyotes. How you doing? I've got a MAD game calls attachment shoulder rest here. A lot of times at night, that'll be resting on my shoulder, sitting on my sticks, and then I'm hands-free to operate the call, shine the light, so on and so forth. See a coyote, lay the light in my lap, I'm already up. Very handy. It also slides off the stock. Once again, just a couple seconds, pull it right off, set it aside. If you're, if you're expecting the quick shots or something, but I like being rested and ready. This is Max 1 camouflage. Got the Max 1 sling on it, Max 1 paint job, aftermarket Burris 4.5 by 14 by 44 millimeter Predator Quest scope. I'll give you all a little close up to that. So check that out. It's just a clean, sweet paint job. And this scope is set up for, you can get up to 500 yards, which the furthest that I've killed one was 346. And I'm not scared to shoot them at 500, just hadn't had the opportunity. There's a little shot of the light, Nightmare on that side. It's got a little nice Coyote emblem on this side. See that? So 22,250. Anytime, any day of the week, you want to get on any of these forums for predator hunting, there's always somebody out there saying, what caliber do I need? What's your all's thoughts? 2223, 22,250. Some people that are totally out of the loop are posing the question, what do y'all think about a 308, a 270, 30-06? You know, if that's what you got, it just depends on what you're wanting to do. Are you saving the pelt? Are you wanting to blow them too? Are you wanting to get rid of them? What do you want to do? 22,250 can be lethal on pelts. Shot placement has a lot to do with it. It can be lethal on pelts, but it can also be a good pelt gun. Now, ideally a 223 is going to be good for pelts, for keeping them. 204, I'm not a big fan of. I've had them, I've shot them, I've lost coyotes with them. I'm not gonna down them. It's just not what I prefer. So this channel and this program is going to be about opinions. I'm going to try to help you, try to give you an idea exactly what I got going on. Not going to hide nothing from you. Daytime or nighttime, coyote killing machine right here. Now, I always tell you, and I always will, because I want to help you, about taking a shotgun. I'm just going to put that up there all nice and pretty light. Back to the shotgun again. This is my primary. This is my primary coyote shotgun here. Numbers. How many have I killed with it? I can't tell you. I've had it for several years. I'm going to bring you in on this. So we got the factory buttstock here. Got the aftermarket Predator Quest eyes here. Just gives it a nice slick coyote mean look to it. As I said, it's the Benelli. So with the Benelli, you get the option of holding this in when you pump, and then it automatically doesn't reload if you don't want it to. So it's got the nice long barrel. I believe it's a 28-inch. We've got the Carlson dead coyote choke in there. I want you to look at that. I want you to remember that. See that? Now, show you something else here. Got a little goodies in my bag today. It's always good to have goodies in your bag, right? This, my friends, is a 2 3/4 dead coyote shotgun load. What? Dead coyote shotgun load. That's right. They make loads for coyotes. You know, you guys are, some people are wanting the double aught buck, and we went into that with the last video. If you want to put them down, there's all kinds of different ways to do it. What works better for you? What works better in your gun? You want to make sure you pattern it. This is what works for me. This is what I use. This is a dead coyote load. You know, actually this is a 3-inch. So I've got 2 3/4 and I've got 3-inch. This is a Hornady, and you see it says heavy load Magnum here, and a 3-inch. This is a coyote load. Dead coyote load, Hornady's version. Specially made for taking down dogs, big dogs. I've taken down some big dogs with these. I can tell you hunts, back to the discussion we had about, you know, using number 4 turkey loads on coyotes. Oh, if you hear people talk about it, you know, they've killed several with that. I'm not arguing that. I haven't had good luck with it. I've rode coyotes at 15, 20 yards. Roll them. You know. Just plaster them. and turn over, do the knuckle pound, look back, he's getting back up and he's skirting across the field. That won't happen with these coyote loads. Get a good tight pattern in your gun. Make sure you pattern it. When you put them down, they're going to be riding in the back of that Polaris Ranger or that pickup truck. There ain't going to be no running off. So, tips and tactics today. We talked a little bit about equipment. We talked a little bit about shotguns. Hope this helps you in the field. Do your research. Pattern your shotguns. Take a shotgun with you. Always. Never leave home without it. Pattern your rifles. Know what your rifle can do. The one last thing, the ammo in that 22-250, I shoot a 55 grain Hornady ballistic tip. They make several different kinds. They make some for, zombie ammo and, VMAXs, and just, it's about like anything else. Just try it, see what you like, see what feels good to you, see what holds the best pattern. So that's what I'm shooting. I've got the option to shoot 50 grain. I've got some of those too. So, get a feel for what your gun shoots the best, and get out in the field and do some target practicing, and get these weapons. These are tools, people. Tools. Okay? You go to the office every day, you go to work every day, and you've got tools to get your job done. These are tools. Use them. Use them the right way. And you'll have more fur in the back of your truck. So until next time, Zombie Squad coming to you from the Serpent's Lair, from the Coyote Den. Stay tuned with us. We're going to bring you some tips all the time. We're going to talk about miscellaneous stuff. We're going to jump around like the young James Brown. We're going to bring you tips. We're going to bring you tactics. We're going to keep it coming to you. We're going to bring you the hits. So, cold out today, windy. The cold's not a factor. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't stop me. The wind, however, when the gusts get up 20 mile an hour, the animals are laying tight. Have to regroup. Have to come to the coyote den. Work on my equipment. Use that time wisely. Get your equipment up to speed. Make sure everything's good. Repair your sights like I got to do this Benelli here. Get out and get some footage. Make it happen. You guys hunt safe. Follow us all season. We'll see you next time. Keith Couch here from the Zombie Squad, team leader. We'll see you next time.